Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today we get 3 loads done. 2 loads to the place that we planned on going all day, Lincoln Way, and 1 load to State Center. We end up loading out with the excavator in the morning out of a pile, so that's exciting. Excavator breaks down halfway through. We also break down halfway through. I don't show a lot of that because I was stranded in a very weird spot. Turns out my tanks weren't venting properly and I ran out of fuel on my passenger side, so that's fun. Anyway, comment down below if you've had that happen to you. Yeah, stay tuned for some trucking. It's been a while since we've come in here. Welcome to Haverhill. All you folks of the YouTubes, welcome. We are coming in on Mid-Iowa Co-op here. This guy decided, no, he got a long bed. He doesn't fit in that spot, does he? That's all right. I've seen a number of trucks come out of here. Question is there a line to get loaded? Or is it? Amazingly enough, there's 2 trucks in front of me, but they'll go fast. We're loading corn. So in the past, the speed hasn't been great when trucks get lined up. But that was with beans. Beans, their loading system is slower than their corn side. Beans is the left side that you're looking at right now, and corn is the right side. Corn is a much faster system, and they're unloading a pile into that system right now with their own trucks. So, here, I need to make sure I know where I'm going. I just want to double check my text. Huh. Talking to those computers, I don't know if the sound system is terrible, but, I don't know, that was frustrating. I called her, and she's like, well, you can do that yourself, and she was fine. She wasn't. I knew that, but last time I tried to, she was doing it at the same time, and it just messed everything up. And then she couldn't hear what I had just said, so it didn't matter. We got it figured out. It was just annoying for a second there. Now this is going to be interesting. I just watched a video a few days ago from Van Iperen, whatever you say his name. I struggle. Driving camp. He loaded out of a pile, and he had a lot of friction problems and sticking problems. So I don't know if we're gonna have that same issue here, but find out. I gotta go roll my tarp. watch him do it. Another new wave loading. New place, new uneven ground. Oh joy. This is gonna be fun. My air system is not going to keep up with this. Maybe it will. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? Fun to watch, though. It is fascinating. I like that I have a good view of it. So let's just watch. It's not that fast. It's pretty fast. The reason why I say it's not that fast is because he's got to make a scoop. That went much smoother than I thought it was. Air system did much better than I thought it would. And we're cruising down the highway. Ended up actually a little light. No, I didn't go back for more. I was content where I was at. I'll just tell you, I'm at 89, so I'm 1,000 under. It's a little light, but it really is not that light. 90,000 pounds is obviously the goal, and that's why I said light. I'm curious to see what Lincoln Way, the line, is going to be like this morning. I know there are a lot of us running this route. Now that we've started for the day, there shouldn't be as much line back in Haverhill, because there is a bit of a drive here to get over there. Not a long drive, but you know, just enough to spread us all out a little bit. So hopefully nobody else jumps on it. We can be smooth. 1 or 2 trucks maybe in line every time. Now, obviously I don't know what Lincoln Way is going to look like. It could be a zoo there. Just don't really know. Don't know until we know. Okay, we're gonna get to chilling, enjoy our drive, and try to do that all day. Well, we've made it. I gotta jump out and roll my tarp before I get over. Oh, look at those. Anybody hungry? We could have some pigeon pie. Anybody want some pigeon pie? We're here. We're probed. I believe I got my ticket in there. I hope so. I just put it under notes. I don't remember how you're supposed to do it, but I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. At any rate, that's how I did it. So exchangers. What's the damage? Oh. Bit number 1. Well, I just had an interesting one just happen. It's probably going to happen again. Maybe. So, we're almost down to Haverhill here. I turned to go west into Haverhill over here. You can see Haverhill coming, and my truck died. all the fuel sloshed to one end, and I lost fuel. Same problem I've had in the past, where my tank didn't vent properly, and so it all went into the driver's side tank. And it's because my vents on my caps get covered in whatever, and especially my passenger side, and I get all the fuel goes to my driver's side. It was completely full, like almost coming out. So I got to be careful here. I have the passenger side one completely, like, it's venting. It's venting now. So we're getting fuel to the passenger side. Return is returning to the passenger side now. But I just got to be careful here as I come in. Not to be too violent. I don't want to die. As long as I can keep it running, I'm going to be fine. Because it's going to continue to put fuel on that side, obviously, because now it's venting properly. So, yeah. I am going to have to... I was planning on stopping for lunch after this, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm going to try to come in here without dying. Happened while I was turning last time. So let's go all the way down to slow so I don't slosh too much. Like I say, now that I'm venting, I shouldn't have the problem again. Shouldn't. That's the operative word. Oh, man. I wish I could wash my truck every day, because I wouldn't have this problem. This problem. Anyway, hey, look, that pickup truck's gone, and now I have a little van here who's sticking out too far. Oh well, passed by 2 trucks apparently. Probably 3. Well, that'll give me a chance to just sit. I don't know what's going on here. And idle and return fuel to the tank. Don't know what this guy's doing. Not in there, it's probably in the bathroom. Ah. Like I said, having a truck in front of me is not really a big deal, because now the fuel can return to the other side. Like it's supposed to. And we cannot have that issue. Either that or I got a siphon. I got to siphon fuel from one side to the other. But no, I don't think I'm going to have that problem as long as I can keep the passenger side vented. said outside side draw, but I don't. Hopefully, it's obvious. Hopefully, it's obvious where I need to be. And I'm not even going back to Lincoln Way. I'm going to State Center. Taking longer than I was expecting. Well, the guy behind me right now, he came up and was talking to me. He passed me while I was sitting at a bad spot. He understood what I was, what was going on. I need to. So my driver's side is vented. My passenger side is only vented from the cab. It doesn't have an actual vent. So that's why this happens. And I don't like it. You need to vent that passenger side. I don't like that at all. The place where it would vent, I don't know what they did with the tube. I don't know why they went back to, it's like it had a bunk heater or something like that at some point. And there's a spot where it could draw from, and it's just the vent is looped to that, and I don't know why, but it is. That's the way it is. So that was my excitement. I ran out of fuel. That's my excitement for today, and hopefully that's the last of it. Did I say why? Yeah. So it was, this excavator here broke down. So that's why we stopped pulling from the pile. Apparently he called Ryan. Oh, I just said his name. The transportation manager, and asked him what in the world was going on. Now we know. Soda was hoping. know, honestly, I like that it's so slow. Because then my air system keeps up better. Question is it easy to communicate with this guy because he's so high up? Oh, it's going decently fast. I don't know if you can see that. You see up there? I don't know. All right. Chill for a few minutes. Do we want to
line up there? They're kind of lined up on the street there.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. To twist everything around. Here we are in State Center, but I have, how do I say this? I had a stowaway today, and no, my kids did not come with me. On my lap right now is a small black cat with a limp wrist. Limp wrist, that sounds bad. It has a bum wrist. If you saw it, you knew what I meant. I stopped at McDonald's in Marshalltown on the way through town. Stopped, parked, got on my truck, and here comes one of my cats walking around the front of the truck, hobbling along. I don't know. They're outdoor cats, and they have places they could hide, but for some reason they always choose to hide in or on, underneath, around a vehicle. Look at this. Oh my. This is probably going to be the last truck load that I do today. You want to see my little friend? He's dirty and gross and still alive somehow. Still alive somehow. Cats are really dumb sometimes. How many lives are you? I texted my wife. She's like, he's on life 6 or 7. He's only got a couple more. His limp paw is because of this exact type of scenario. He hitched a ride in the wheel well or somewhere in there of my pickup truck, and well, he got run over. Not on purpose, obviously, just because he's dumb, right? Anyway, that's our line, and yeah, this is gonna be fun. This pit is slow. It's 2:15 right now. We're still chilling here. Still got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, at least 3 trucks, probably 4 or 5, at least 4. There's one over there. This guy I'm not sure about. So, I think it's safe to assume that after this, I'm just going home. I'm not doing this again. That is what's happening. What do you think? Doesn't he look all mangled up right now? He's just dirty. I'm pretty sure that he was chilling. So in between the engine and the trans, there's this little gap there, like in the crevice where it looped. I don't even know how to describe it. There's a little hole right there. And even on the trans, he probably could fit on the trans. But just right in that spot, I've caught him there before. And that is probably where he was. It's actually relatively safe there. Probably got pretty warm though. We should be scooting forward here in a second. It'll probably be 2:45 before I get out of here, which would put me back in Haverhill at 3:15. And there's probably a line there too. Yeah, I'm just gonna go home after this. This is dumb. Should have turned a decently profitable day into a decently not profitable day. My intention was to do 2 more of those to Lincoln Way, but excavators break down. I understand. I just wish this isn't what we ended up doing instead. I could have thought of a lot of stuff that I could have done. Oh well. Well, we're almost to the pit. And this little guy is just crawling all over the place. No, I don't have a litter box for you, buddy. We're gonna go straight home after this. I'm not actually a cat person, guys, if you're wondering. I'm really not. We don't have inside cats. These are outside cats. That's why they're stowing away in vehicles. What do you think, Mike? Says I could be an inside cat. Anyway. Pit's pretty slow. Hey, Mike, you're blocking the view. Well, we're done. I don't even know what time it is now. It's after 3 o'clock. Oh, I'm just going home now. Same thing with these high school students. They're going home too. Why did they pull out? Anyway, that was a lot of wasted time right there. That wasted most of my afternoon. Yeah. Hurry up and wait today. That was really annoying. Like I said, I understand why it all happened, because of a broke down piece of equipment. That's, yeah, I'm not really surprised by that. Or angry. I'm not. It's just, at the end of the day, I made a whole lot less money because somebody else broke down. So that's the reality of the situation. Okay, understand it, but I lost it. Okay, I set that up. Right over there, across. Oh no, it's probably more straight across from where I am right now. Maybe not. Anyway, over here somewhere is where Greg lives. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. You know what? I'm gonna shut up now. We're gonna go this way. I'm gonna have to do it slowly, because this turn is not gonna like me unless I do. So let's get slowed down all the way to like nothing, because I don't want to miss my turn. This is the only spot that really would make me nervous. I'm just going to keep my left tires. There's a truck coming. I'm probably in his way. Oh well, that happened. I will speed up. Anyway, I'm going home. Got this guy home. Got me home too. Trying to jump my pickup with my Suburban. Battery. This thing has a draw, so if you let it sit for a week, it just won't start. And it's been so cold. I couldn't get it jumped. Anyway, working on that. Got the truck parked. We already moved once, so we're not frozen to the ground. I'm coming out here right now to Make sure my fuel caps are closed. I think this side is already closed. This is so gross. If I have time tomorrow, I might even wash the truck and trailer. Trailer's probably going to get rinsed off. Maybe. I don't want to make my driveway slick. But I'm definitely going to disconnect and take the truck into town and go to the Super Shine and clean the truck off because it needs it so bad. I'm probably not going to scrub anything. Probably just going to put it on hot rinse and just power wash all the grime off. Not try to make it perfect and just... I mean, it's going to get bad again next week. It's going to snow Saturday night, but I can't leave it like this. I can't do it anymore. This is so gross. Just taking a look around the truck. I mean, look at that. It's so bad. That's so bad. Just take a look at everything. Side box is open, but that was on purpose. Sounds like Monday. Oh, I suppose this is why you take walks around your truck. Close this. I wonder what I'm listening to over there. Pop that light back in. Close it. I don't need to close this. I'm going to be back in there. What else was I going to do? Nothing that you care about, right? With the temperature it is now, probably going to take this insert out, get a little more airflow going. Got a little warmer than I wanted to. Not bad. Just it hit 200 degrees. It's not the end of the world. I just can tell that it needs a little bit more airflow. So, yeah, like I said, Monday we're going to be going from Beeman to Poet again. He texted me which one. It might have been Iowa Falls, which is just fine. So that's what we'll be doing. I only ever went to Beeman, Iowa Falls once. And I never went back, just because that's how things worked out. So anyway, thanks for watching today, guys. We broke down, but we survived. Comment down below. I'm sure you guys have already told me this happened to you, but has this happened to you before? Let me know. We'll see you in the next one.